Hello, my name is Irving Sosa. Um, According to what it means to be a 21st century citizen, I would say it means to be able to have control of the four C's, which would be critical thinking, collaboration, communication, and creativity. When you have critical thinking, in my opinion, is when the student is able to take something that they just learned and think about it in a further step. Not just take what the teacher has taught, but also want to explore it, as in the why. So, in one of the TED Talk videos that we watched, it said we have the me, the who, the why, the what ifs. Okay, so to me, critical thinking is the what if. When you have that question, why is it this? Why is it that? So I think in today's society, in today's century, we have to implement those things. We have to implement critical thinking. We have to implement collaboration. We have to implement communication and creativity because it's no longer just learning from a textbook. It's now we're learning and teaching from textbooks, from worksheets, from digital devices. We have teachers that incorporate videos into their lessons and they want students to summarize what they learned from that video. Being that it's a 21st century citizen, I believe that as a teacher, we should be more open to having that engagement of students, having that flow of not just teaching, but also asking your students as you're teaching, what do they think? How do they feel about this topic? Um, and according to one of the videos that we watched, it said that teachers that fully implement the 21st century aspect aren't afraid to fail. And I think that's a really cool thing because, um, we as humans, we have flaws, we fail. And I think it's always funny, not funny, haha, but just funny in a way of when we as teachers try to make it to where we're very serious about what we're teaching. And I think that intimidates the student a little. To whereas if we tell them like it's okay to make mistakes, it's okay to do this, then the student is now able to open up and explore and be creative, because then they feel like, okay, well, I'm okay to make mistakes and I'm not going to be judged for it because my teacher made mistakes. Um, that's what I feel a 21st century citizen is, a teacher that is fully engaged with their students and that implements the four C's to the point to where they're getting feedback back and forth. It's not just me as a teacher, I'm in front of the classroom and I'm teaching, but I'm asking my students, I'm, fishing for answers, I'm seeking answers, I'm seeking feedback. And it's one of those things where I think teaching can grow to be something very magical, um, with the four C's and um, just, I don't know, I guess telling students or showing students like just be you and be creative. Don't be afraid to expand your knowledge and don't be afraid to communicate. If you have a question, ask that question. And that's my opinion on what I think a 21st century citizen is.